edit that. Isn't that beautiful? Now I know what these bad boys taste like, but my brother-in-law doesn't have a clue. So here we go. Watch his facial expressions. No problem. These things are awesome. For the lunch pail, all kinds of good. Pretty good, aren't they? Mm-hmm. Hello, subscribers. YouTube land, Luke Simons with you. Either you love them or you hate them. Hard-boiled eggs. But I'm not paying $14.99 for any pickled eggs. Not when they're a natural resource back at the homestead. Any ranch, farm, you should keep some chickens around. Hard-boiled those eggs. Hard-boiled. Hard-boil those eggs. There you go. A little better English. And what are we going to do with these eggshells? Ooh, you'll have to find out next time on Back to the Basics 101. That's right, my wife is going to show you what we do with them. Ooh, I want to tell you really bad, but I'm not going to. Today I have to stay focused on hard-boiled eggs. Here we go. Starting off, we're going to take 2 jalapenos. Jalapenos. Cut them up. More seeds, the hotter, the spicier. I am taking 3 of these bad boys, beets, and I love them. Good. I have 24 eggs, 3 onions, because we love onions. Remember, the children of Israel wanted to go back to slavery for onions. I took 1 whole clove. If you don't like cloves, don't put them in. If you don't like onions, don't put them in. If you don't like beets, don't put them in. Making pickles is not hard. All we're doing is pickling eggs here. But if you've never had a pickled clover, or a pickled onion, or a pickled beet, you're missing out. If you don't like them, you're really missing out because you're ignorant. Ooh, I'm not going to make any friends saying that, am I? That's what happens when you drink a whole pot of coffee. Go ahead and throw them in the pot. That's what we're going to do here. Take your pickling seasonings, and I got 1 cup, or a half cup rather, and put them in. If you like more, put more in. If you like less, those aren't rabbit turds, by the way, put less in. Took some dill. Just put a big old handful in there. Dill is always good for you. That stuff looks like it has, I don't know what it is. Food coloring in it, maybe? Put some bay leaves in there. Good for you. I always use some red wine vinegar. This isn't alcoholic wine, so let's not go there, folks. Good stuff. I added some sugar, which I did not put in the video. This is salt here. And just fill it up with vinegar. Pretty simple. Making pickles is simple. Basically, your main ingredient is vinegar. Everything else you put in it, it's going to add a little flavor to it. This here is a big jar. And how many eggs do we have, honey?
2 dozen.
2 dozen eggs. So I have 4 eggs here. And then I took and scooped and now put more eggs in. So let's go ahead and put some more eggs in. 4. Folks, we live in a microwave society. People want their food. They want it right now, here, right now, in a box, in a microwave. Well, I'm telling you, it's not healthy. The reason why we're homesteading, the reason why people are homesteading by the groves and getting out of the rat race is to get away from this. People are not stupid. They're figuring it out. So, how do we eat healthy? Well, eggs are very, very healthy for us. Don't believe everything a scientist says or a doctor. For crying out loud, 1 year apples are causing cancer. The next year, they're the cure for cancer. These guys have no clue what's going on.
Also in the brine, I put 8 teaspoons of sugar in each jar. So they're going to be somewhat sweet. Those bad boys, right there. 2 weeks in the fridge. All kinds of good.
Throw these babies in the fridge for 2 weeks. All kinds of good, I'm telling you. 12 eggs in that bad boy. This is a 2-pint jar, which is the big mama jars. If you don't like onions, beets, garlic, do what you want to. Any brine will work just fine. This is what we like. If you have little kids, beet juice kind of is a little bit messy at times. When you're ranching, homesteading, homeschooling, etc., sometimes you don't have time to make a real big lunch. If I come in and I have to go to an auction sale or whatever, go cut some firewood, whatever I have to do that day, sometimes I look at my wife and go, hey, can you pack me a quick lunch? I'll be back in the house in 5 minutes. What do you cook in 5 minutes? At our house, we don't buy a lot of frozen junk food, things like that. My wife pretty much home cooks everything. So, and she loves doing it. So things like this in the refrigerator, and we're not canning this today. We're just going to throw these two bad boys in the refrigerator, 24 eggs, and she can put in a little container in my lunchbox. I'll have 3 eggs. 3 eggs is enough to get you through lunch. My kids will love these things. Go riding a horse, throw it in a little jar on a saddlebag, in the pickup seat. You have pickled eggs. Good for you. Eggs are good for you. Homegrown eggs, I'm telling you. When you're homesteading, make sure to use your resources properly. We sell our eggs, sell a lot of them. But after a while, what do you do with all the extra eggs? This is a good source. To can these bad boys, just go through your canning process. They'll keep forever on the shelf. Thanks for watching. God bless. Back to the Basics 101. There's about 900 of you folks watching per day. It's kind of humbling. I thank you for that. How do you tell me thank you? Tell my family thank you? Leave some comments below. That really helps. We all can work together, put in the same forward thrust motion, I guess. Share us on social media. That really helps us. Hit that thumbs up button. It makes YouTube, makes Google put it right to the top, if you will. Thanks for watching. God bless. Hey, we are the light of the world. If the salt has lost its flavor, what good is the salt? Christians, let's go out and take this thing over. God bless. Thanks for watching.